Yeah, guys, what up, what up, what up? So, yo, what the fuck I was about to do this video about? Yo, I just had a, oh yeah, sorry guys. I just randomly forget stuff sometimes. But, basically, basically, what am I about to say? Um, I wanted to basically do this video to speak about the differences between how people in Haiti serve the Loa differs from like the way like most people in America serve the Loa. Well, I mean, I all right. Quick disclaimer: I don't know how everybody in America serves the Loa. I don't know how everybody in Haiti serves the Loa. Okay, so I want to put that out there for all the wise guys. But uh, I before really like getting into Vodou, like really getting into Vodou, like I would say I looked at it from like an American perspective at that point in time. And I just want to say that the difference between the way people in Haiti serve the Loa and the way people in America serve the Loa, I feel like people in America primarily focus on like the days of the Loa and lighting candles and like putting up altars and all of these things. Oh yeah, that's another video, altar video. But yeah, putting up altars and like lighting candles and shit. Don't get me wrong. That is a very important part of Haitian Vodou. But I feel like in America, what most people in America don't know yet is they haven't really they don't know that in Haiti these things are usually done while there's a spirit present, you know what I'm saying? Like, or there's usually like a spirit who asks you to do these things, like, and I'm not just talking about in a dream, because like, yeah, that could happen. They can tell you in a dream, and I'm not saying like, oh, if you have a dream and the dream like is telling you to do a certain thing, not to do it. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is normally in the Haitian culture, like, there's usually like an actual spirit present, like an actual spirit who possesses somebody and then instructs people to do certain things. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they can instruct you to do certain things through dreams and stuff. Yes, that is very much true. But like, me personally, I feel like the difference between the Haitian culture and American culture is possession. Like, long story short, that in my opinion is like the bottom line, like the big difference. Possession. Feel me? And in my opinion, I don't necessarily feel comfortable getting work done unless it's being done by a Loa. For me, that's my own personal opinion. There are some people who go get work done by people who are not possessed. And my thoughts on that particular thing is it's all about the results. Let's just say this person's not possessed, right? And this person does some shit. And it's like, I genuinely see the results. And the results are unarguable. They're irrefutable. The fuck? Who am I to say, like, this person's not legit? Who am I to say, like, oh, you better go get it done by a Loa? Like, hey, this person did the work and it worked. You feel me? That's all that matters the most. That's what really matters. But me personally, I just prefer getting stuff done by a Loa. That's my own personal opinion. Like, if I'm washing my head, a Loa has to do it. If I'm doing certain things, a Loa have to do it. You feel me? And yeah, I feel like that's really the main difference between American spiritualists and Haitian spiritualists. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if there's not a Loa present, a legitimate Loa, I'm not talking about no pretend fake Loa. I done ran into pretend fake Loas and all that. And yeah, man, like, if there's no Loa present, I'm not down. But that's just me. But I feel like that's the difference between Haitian stuff in Haiti and then like American stuff. Like, feel me? No Loa, you're not finding me. I actually this is like a sensitive topic because I don't want to offend anybody. So if anybody's watching this, please don't be offended based on what I'm saying, because, like, you know. But my aunt actually, I have an aunt of mine who actually does not know much about Haitian Vodou, despite the fact that she's Haitian. You know what I'm saying? Despite the fact that she's Haitian, she doesn't really know too much. You know what I mean? Because certain people growing up, they don't care about this shit. They look at this shit like, this is not for me. I just want to go to school, go to work. You feel me? I'm gonna leave all of that spiritual shit to the old people. There's some people that's like that, and I feel like my aunt was like that at one point. So it's like, now she just certain things she ain't know. Bro, I will go to her crib. She'll have some dude come over and do work. And one time he was getting ready to give her a spiritual bath. By the way, I just want to put this out there. A spiritual bath does not have to get done while a person is possessed. I just want to put that out there. So he was about to give her a spiritual bath and shit. And then and I'm just like, damn. All right, this nigga's about to call a spirit. Me personally, I don't really like meeting new spirits in other people's heads and all that shit. Like, I don't like meeting spirits in people's heads that I don't know. You feel me? I rather, like, I already have somebody who take care of shit for me, which is my father, Kunzo, for me. He helped me out with a lot of shit. So it's like, unless the spirit's in that man's head, I'm not really too interested in knowing or hearing what the spirit said, man. And as, like, prior to, before, like, right now, I used to think it's like, oh, sure, why not? I'll listen to what the spirit has to say in another person's head. And guess what? I learned from that. That's how you come across fakes and shit. Because most of the times, these people know, like, you already have a root worker and you're coming to them. So they look at it like, you're not even a loyal client. Like, you're not even, these things go through these people's heads, bro. Don't think that, like, you're going to turn your back on somebody and go to somebody else and then, like, think that this new person's going to, like, hold you down and shit. Like, that new person's most likely looking at you like, whoa, you already had somebody hold you down and you came to me? Like, what happens? Like, you feel me? Like, so, yeah, bro, I feel like that's the difference between American shit and Haitian shit, bro. It be spirits present. And, like, this dude was getting ready to give her a bath and shit, a spiritual bath. I'm thinking he's about to call her Loa. And then I'm like, yo, hold on. Before you call her Loa, I'm like, yo, who you about to call? Cause, like, I just wanna know. The nigga looks at me and says, oh no, I'm not about to call her Loa. My Loa walk with me with my eyes open. Loa me marche avec m'jé clair. In my head, I'm like, what? And, like, what he said is true. There are people like that, you feel me? There are people like that. So don't think, like, this man was capping at all. Like, there are people who are like that. But it was just like, to me, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. Which I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have stuck around. I should just dip. I said, fuck this shit. Like, I already got somebody that I fuck with that holds me down. Like, fuck this shit. I don't want to be around this shit. But I just had this thing for like being around Vodou and shit. So it's like I would always want to stick around when this nigga's doing work and shit. And then like I gave him the benefit of the doubt. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna wait to see results. Nigga, shit was getting worse for her, man. Like shit was not getting any better. Like shit was getting worse. Mind you, this is a gentleman who's actually married to an actual mumble. And in my head, I would be like, hold on. So this nigga knows a mumble. He's knows a mumble. He's married to a mumble. And he would rather bathe you himself than bring you to his wife, who is an actual priestess, who can actually get a spirit to bathe you. I don't know. I thought that was fishy. No cap. I thought that was fishy. What else? Not only that, matter of fact, I can't even say that. But long story short, she ended up getting, her whole thing with this whole spiritualist guy was she was trying to get an apartment. And it's like, she never got that apartment while she was fucking with him. And then she actually ended up getting kicked out of her apartment. And she had to stay at another person's apartment for like a good 7 months before she got the apartment she wanted. So in my opinion, I feel like that spiritualist was a fraud. Because it's like, I'm coming to you for spiritual work. There's no reason why I should get kicked out my crib and literally have to live with someone else for damn near half a year and then get my crib. Like, I feel like it shouldn't work like that. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like it shouldn't have worked like that way if that man was legit. I feel as if he was legit, she would have never got kicked out her crib and had to lower herself to living with someone else and then this and that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like you guys gotta also take heed to that. Like, you gotta look at these things. Like, yeah, there are some people who work without being possessed, but if the results aren't there, then 9 times out of 10, this person is a fraud. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel as if that's the difference between most Americans and Haitians, like real Haitians who really are in tune. Like, America would just be happy to see leaves on the floor, to see Medzicama on the floor, see candles. They'll just be happy, like, oh, candles, I see leaves, I'm about to take a bath, yay. But one thing that's missing is the spirit. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, in my opinion, when I'm getting work done, if there's no spirit, I'm not down. If there's no spirit, I don't believe in. If there's no spirit, I don't believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got those results. If you got results, I have no choice but to fucking believe. The results are there, but if there's no results or a spirit, then like, you're fraud. For me, but that's just my thoughts. I'm sorry. I mean, I know the video is mad confusing and just mad different shit, but yeah, I mean, take what you want from it, man. Whatever you want to learn from it, learn from it.